Hello, first grade friends. How are you doing today? This is Ms. Rhodes with another Read Aloud. Today's Read Aloud is going to give us another chance to work on a strategy. We've talked before about strategies. A strategy is just what you can do, a way to think, to accomplish something, to solve a problem, to get something done. In the case of reading, you're going to want to use a reading strategy. A reading strategy is just what you can do when you're stuck on a word. You already automatically use a lot of great reading strategies. Some of them you learned in kindergarten, like looking at the picture. You know, looking at the picture, the illustration can give you clues as to what that word might be. We've also talked about thinking about what makes sense. Reading has to make sense and sound like talking. So when you get stuck on a word, you can think about what makes sense. You might look at how long the word is. That can give you more clues to help. While you're thinking about what makes sense, you can look more closely at the first letter or two of a word and make those sounds, or find part of a word that you know, and that can help you while you're thinking about what would make sense there. Now remember, all these strategies, you don't have to go through this one, then this one. You kind of use them all together, or try one and then try another. They all work together. After you think you've figured out the word, you're going to want to reread that sentence and make sure the word that you said makes sense and sounds like talking in that spot in the sentence. Today's reading strategy we're going to focus on is called reading on. When you're stuck on a word, you can just read on. Skip that word you don't know and read on for more clues. Let's see how that strategy works in our book today. The book is called School Safety. It's by Sheila Rivera. This is a nonfiction book. It's going to give us information about staying safe at school. The first page says, "How do I stay safe at school?" On this page, I'm stuck on this word. I could just guess. How do I stay safe at school? I'm careful. I go slowly. I follow the rules. But that's not going to be a very good way to read. Instead, to figure out this word, I'm going to say blank and read the rest of the sentence to see if it can help me. I blank in the halls. Now I have to go back and figure out that word I didn't know. And I see it starts with a W, the W sound. I walk in the halls. I figured out the word walk. I walk in the halls. That makes sense, and it matches. I used reading on for more clues to help me figure it out. Let's see what to do on this page when we're stuck. I'm stuck on this word. I can look closely at the picture. Oh, I see children raising their hand, and they look like they're looking closely at their teacher. They're paying attention, but I'm not just going to guess based on the picture. I'm going to blank this word and read on for more clues. I blank to my teacher. It's got to start with a ul sound. I listen to my teacher. That word is listen. I listen to my teacher. I figured it out. Do you see how reading on helps? I stay with my class. As I look at the picture before I start reading this page, I see the boy pointing up here to this sign. And I know from our safety drills that word is exit. I see the word here in the picture, and it's also down here in the book. Now I'll read the sentence. I'm stuck on this word. What should I do? I'm just going to say the word blank in that place. I know blank the exit is. I'll make the W sound. I know where the exit is. He's pointing to the exit sign. I know where the exit is. I don't know that word. I'm not going to just guess. I'm going to read on for more clues. I blank my hands to myself. Oh, I know what my teacher says. I keep my hands to myself. You see how reading on helped? And the last page, I stay away from bus danger zones. And that's the end of that story. Did you know all those safety rules? I bet you knew a lot of them, and hopefully someday we'll be back in school and we can practice following those safety rules. Well, thank you for listening, and when you're reading today and on all the other days, remember, if you get stuck on a word, you can just say the word blank, read on for more clues, then go back and make sure that the word you figure out works at that spot in the sentence. Thank you. Have a great day.